for any marriage, right? So you might have gone for shopping, right? Of if you are taking admission in the school, so you might have paid some fees. So something good happened, anything, in the month of January, just remember what are the things what you have done. It takes time, I know, because now it's been 11 months and we don't remember. So try to recall, what you did. You met some new patients, you did something new, something different. If nothing is coming, so at least January month you could breathe, you ate food, right? So at least write that way that I'm grateful that I had food to eat in the month of January. I'm grateful that I had money to spend in the month of January. Or if you might have bought some dress, or you paid the bills. You spent money on the clothes. So write about that. And have the feeling that you're being very thankful that you are so happy and thankful that you had this money to buy that clothes. On the top, write January and then start writing whatever is coming to your mind. Even if three things come to your mind, just write that. Maybe you paid doctor's bill. You went for eye checkup. You went to some other place. You had good health in the month of January. So that was a blessing. So you're going to write that. You might have visited some place in the month of January. So be grateful for that. If still you don't remember anything, recall you had money to pay electricity bill or you had money to pay for your phone recharge. What else you all also tell me? Recall Recall you had money to buy something, you went out and ate something. If you don't remember, at least you had money or you received money through any source. So write down, I'm grateful that I received money. Think it takes time because see, we forget our blessings. So think and write. Did you visit any place? Maybe you might have gone for flag hoisting. Even if you remember five, more than enough. You had money to pay for the grocery. Remember all the things what you paid to the doctor or anything. You got some gift. Write down what you are grateful for. Any new thing you bought that month. Maybe some vessels, maybe something, some clothes. Then you will remember how much abundance we have.
Good morning, madam.
Good
I
morning.
joined late today.
Yeah, it's okay, okay.
I forgotten about our gratitude writing.
Yeah, yeah, I put yesterday because many people had, and those people who have put me on my personal have not joined only. Sorry. We are writing gratitude since the year is going to end.
Yes,
We
yes.
are going to write gratitude for all the things what we have received till now. So we have started with January month. So for the month of January, scan down, go to your gallery, see if any photos, if you have spent some good moments. You might remember that you had gone to this wedding, this any ceremony happened. So that was the good times, good memories which you have spent. Then you can be grateful for the money. You had money in the month of January to pay your bills, right? So you can write that you had money to pay your bills. If someone came at home, and you received some gifts, you can write thank you for that. You have bought any new clothes. Okay, that is what we are writing.
Yes.
So I have written for the phone recharge, like electricity bill, then clothes which I bought that month. That month I traveled to Ahmedabad to my daughter's place, so I've written that. So keep on remembering, like 26 January, did you go and celebrate it to someone? So start with the January month writing. So the format will be same. I'm grateful to whatever you're writing. I'm grateful to the money on the top. Just write January, and then you had money for the clothes. You write that,
Yes, yes.
or for the food which you had that month. If nothing you are able to recall, then you can just write, common things like electricity bill you had money to pay, food you had, because maybe that time you will not be able to recall of January now. Because
Yes.
we forget so fast, na, so many things we have to be grateful for, right?
Right.
So I go to my GPay sometimes, or I look into my
Yes.
bank account, and I try to do that also.
Mhm.
So if you have your on the phone anything, you can look into that also. So you get a little understanding ki where you have spent money. You might have received interest from FD. You might have done your payments for your SIP or something, EMI. So you had money, right, that time. So you can write about money also. You paid to some doctor. So see, I am seeing in my account, so I'm seeing that I received 5,000 from Quality Council of India, the refund of the transport. Okay. So that way you will remember. At least 10 things if you remember. Write down about that. If you still don't remember anything, at least you had good health, write that. You were moving. You might have bought some clothes that month. But have that feeling of being thankful. Another 5 minutes we'll do for January, then we'll move to February. So at least 10 you should be able to write. How many you could write? Sorry. It's okay. How many ever you have written? You can move to February now. Okay. Move to the month of February. Now in the month of February, again go to your gallery, look into the pictures. If you have any in February month, you might have gone some for some marriage, for some function. You might have gone for some hotel. So that way, when you'll go into your gallery, you will remember. Because your photographs are come into the month, this thing. So you'll remember what had happened. Did you learn something new that month? Did you buy something? Did you spend some good time with anyone? Not only money, you have to write everything, all the good things which you feel. You met your friends. Maybe you might have met your friends that time. You might have gone out with your family. You might have attended some workshop. So I am seeing that I have attended quantum healing workshop in month of February. So that way scan whatever you are remembering. Go to your phone. Your phone is the best thing which can help you, because in the phone you will keep on having your, go to your GPay section there, wherever you have done your payments. You will remember, or you have received any payments. Because see, we forget all this, and that is what we need to do that now, because we have to be very thankful for the months which have gone by. And see, there might be good memories, there might be bad memories, but we are being thankful for the good memories. At least we got those good memories. We could spend money. We had money to pay our electricity bill. We had money to do everything, right? Very small, small things. See, now when I'm looking at my bank account, I'm seeing I received a small dividend, for my shares. So, but that time we have not been thankful for it, right? Because ये छोटी सी चीज आ जाती है, अगर आपकी 5 रुपए भी डिविडेंड आया है, तो we are not looking into it. But the more you will start becoming, thankful for all the things, and see, when you look at it, you start feeling happy. Oh my God, you had received so much. So they could be received payment, there could be payments also. So where you have paid. So you had money to pay. You might have ordered online something, right? Like I'm seeing Amazon, I have paid 560 rupees. So check that. Phone recharges were done. So all that money which you have paid or which you have received, you can write for the month of February. Recall you had gone for someone's marriage. You had done shopping for the marriage. Like I had done shopping from Ahmedabad. Be thankful for that.
In the month of January, I received Google Pay reward rupees 3 and 13.
Very good. See,
Yes.
and we don't see all this, right?
Yes.
You get cash back, you get so many rewards in GPay.
And
Good,
both
you
are
reminded
in
me also.
19 January.
Good,
Both.
you reminded me also for the GPay rewards. That section we missed. We get cash back in that. We get so many gift vouchers in that.
At least 10 is right, no?
Yes, yes. Even if you write
Sufficient.
10 is more than enough.
Yes, yes.
But you have to have
I
feeling.
written 11.
It's okay. Don't look into the count, but at least maximum 10 should be there. And then you like have that feeling because once you write, then you start getting that feeling of like really you had abundance. Like how I'm seeing now in the month of February, I received dividend, which I know have not noticed, like, small things. Maybe that time I have noticed, but I have not written thank you. What did February month give you? Recall that and just be very thankful for the month of February that you got so much in abundance. Maybe you went for a marriage, you had a marriage in your house, right? You went for shopping.
Yes. On 14th February, I I gifted a watch to my wife.
Wow. Wow. Amazing.
Valentine Day.
See, Valentine Day. See, such a nice memory, no?
Right.
To
Right.
recall that you could do this for your wife. Very nice. Very nice. You might have paid for the grocery. You can write for that because you had money for that month. You didn't have any problem. You could manage to get your grocery at home. So these are the small things which we don't notice, you know. Usually now you should get into that habit that whenever you go out, you do anything, try to write it, you know, try to write it down where you have traveled. So that gives you a memory. Yeah, I have written in my small diary. I have a small diary also, which I carry whenever I travel. I have written there March 2nd, I had gone to Srivardhan beach. In April, I have gone to 28th April, I have gone to Kadakwasla. My birthday next day I had gone. Then May 12th, Matheran. June, I have gone to Panchet. In July, I have gone to Pavana one day camp. August, I went to Ahmedabad. November, I went to Bangkok, Pattaya. So I'm writing each month also, like I carry the small diary whenever I
Wow.
go for travel. Like, like it's like make it happen is written on that. Make it happen.
Yes.
So that had attracted me. So I keep this small diary. So it is a remembrance ki, okay, I travel to these places so I can be thankful.
Yes.
These are the small things, which we have overlooked or taken for granted. No, what our book says, we have taken for granted. We never felt thankful for that. Ki we had in life so much. You could pay your SIP that month. You had money for everything. So you can write about that. Magics do happen. That is the belief because now when I look back and I see so much of abundance in my phone also when I see in my bank account. You have done anything, done so I've paid for that. We are the luckiest one that we have all these facilities. Some people don't have this also, right? They're not able to.
Absolutely right.
So today we will cover January, February, March. Then tomorrow we'll cover April, May, June.
Yes.
And then like that we'll try to finish by 31st. When I searched my daughters and my chat also, I'm getting many things, like I was there at her place, then I've cleaned her fridge. So all that is there in my chat. So you can remember what you have done for what you paid. And I can see in my daughter's chat, I have written to her on 10th February saying that say thank you to your like say thank you for everything, like your job, the people who work with you, for your boss, your salary, your rental house, you have all the facilities, the food you eat, good skin, good height. I have written to her that also on
Wow.
10th February.
Very nice.
So see how see I have written her like message like that
Hmm.
completely,
Wow.
writing that like say thank you for everything, like your job, the people who work with you, for your boss, salary, rental house you have with all facilities, food you eat, good skin, good height, etc. I have written that you write to say thank you for everything. Even magic book, I have sent her one picture underlining. They were so good memories. Parlor services was done. Ladies, remember parlor services? My parlor services was done in February, so I'm writing that also because I've done the payment. You might have received some gift for marriage function. Like I had a marriage that month, so I received recall and write. So any marriage you attended, you have done anything, and write that. Have feelings. Be very, very thankful. Be happy that you had this money. You all are recalling anything, please say. Done with more 5 minutes. Right about February. We have 5-10 minutes.
Yes, done.
Done with February?
Yes, yes.
How much ever you recall, don't stress
Yes.
yourself. Yes. Go to March. Go to the month of March now. Recall what good things you did in the month of March. You went with your friends out, you traveled, right? Right there, thank you for the money. I could travel to Srivardhan Beach. Remember all the good things would happen. You were in good health, right? That you were in good health in the month of March. You had people around you. You had your children around you. March was holy, right? So remember, did you have good moments in on the holy time? Did you play? Like I see in the month of March, I have paid to some chemist 82 rupees. So that means I might have bought some cream. But these small little things I've paid for ghee. So see, so many things are there which we don't look into, that there are small, small things which are available to us handy, but paid for recharge, phone, your Wi-Fi bill. All these are your facilities, right? I received interest in that month, 71 rupees. So Small, small things which you have enjoyed in the month of March, and the bigger things.
Maria, I want to share.
Yes, please.
Actually, it is unbelievable. You have so much of money to spend and you don't realize. You see
Yes.
the Google Pay, there is a transaction, an n number of transaction, around I think 50, 60,000. You just do it online and you don't realize you have an abundance of money, yeah. So
Yeah.
while you are criticizing, I really wonder about the things. When I saw my Google Pay, how much transaction I did, yeah. Every month, it is not just 1 month. So it is really great to remember all these practices. You makes like it is awesome.
Yes. Because see, we have taken life so granted, that we are only looking for the lack, कि इसके पास इतना है, मेरे पास नहीं है, मेरे पास नहीं है, मेरे पास नहीं है. But we are not understanding that हमारे पास जो है वो कितना है. I mean, you had money to spend. There are people who don't have money to spend. We had money to spend. आज हमको कुछ खाना होता, हम जाते हैं बाहर and we eat and we pay, right? So we had
Yes,
money. So we are so blessed, and we are not looking into those blessings only,
yes,
right?
that's true. We don't have this. That
Yeah,
don't is really thank you. That practice makes you realize
yeah,
how what like we have a abundance in every area of life, but
yes,
we don't think in that
yeah.
way.
See, if you have spent some time with friends, your some relatives have come, you have gone out, you have attended some marriage, these are all blessings.
Yes.
These are all blessings. Some people don't get that also. Some people have lots of money. I have an example of my own sister. But
Hmm.
she has 7 crores, but she does not have that love of her children.
Yes.
She does not have, her children do not spend time with her. So her life is not balanced, you know.
Yes.
And because of that, she's become very irritable. And because of that irritation, she's creating more inconvenience for her in her social life also. So
Yes.
we are so blessed that we are balanced. You have to
Yes.
be that grateful that we are balanced. ना हमको
Yes.
ज्यादा एकदम पैसे के पीछे भागना है ना हमको, but we have a fulfilling life, where we have money for everything. We have a balanced life with children. We have balanced life with our spouse, everything. And then we are happy in our life.
But one thing I realize in gratitude practice, when you give it, it comes in a like different way with much more, yeah. You
Yes,
just give it. Yeah, you just give
yes,
it. You will
yes.
get it back in abundance.
Yes, because even I had never realized this, I'm really telling you, even I had that money mindset, before कि नहीं नहीं बाबा इतना खर्चा नहीं करना है, or not to give anyone anything. But the moment I have started giving, I was telling my friends also the other day, I have so many gifts coming at home, so many gifts coming at home, कि now I feel where I keep on passing, but there are few things, like which are still lying, and I feel कि मैं कब दूंगी, मैं कब दूंगी, मैं कब निकालूंगी now.
Yes, that's true.
कि there is so much space now, what where to keep, I give away clothes, I get new clothes.
Yes,
It becomes like that, so again my wardrobe gets full. Like what to do.
yes, that's true.
Like I'm buying only.
Thank you.
Yeah, really,
And
really.
I'm absolutely fine now. Very.
Wow, amazing, amazing,
Yeah, I'm
amazing.
without any medication, I'm fine.
That's a miracle. That's
Yeah,
miracle,
thank you.
Dr.
The
Rhonda.
miracle
Really,
is
I'm
because
really
of
very
More
you.
happy
power
for
to you,
you.
Mangal ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
Because I had already told you, that first you write
Yeah,
down
I'm
what you
really
want to
happy
first,
because I'm
and
in
then
that practice.
and
That's why I recover very fast. There is
yes,
nothing like I don't feel only.
yeah, this is the miracle. I'm telling
Yeah,
even
miracle.
I of
Nice
out
to
of
see you
hernia, I
smiling
came
with
out
good
like
health.
that operation.
Yeah. Thank you.
Like we never knew, like these things exist, and we were saying thank you. It's not that we were not saying thank you. Like I had this habit because I had read this book in 2003-4. So I was like into this practices, and I used to write thank you. And yesterday I was removing my diaries, and my God, I'll show you all one day. There are so many things which I have written, thank you for that time also. So like I was recalling, my God, and in one diary I found 200 rupees also.
Wow.
Yesterday, last night. I had gone for observation yesterday to Bhumkar Vasti, and I came back and I started writing my gratitude. So, like, I was just searching something in my diary, and I removed all my old diaries, and that is why I don't feel like throwing my old diaries, because there's so many memories in that, where I've written good things and everything. So, even when you're down, you can go through that diary and you feel so happy. So even when I had this mindset, it was very difficult for me. But then when I changed my mindset, I realized, like when you give, you really get also. And this book covers you, with all the areas, and you start feeling internally happy. Really. There's something in this book, I don't know what, that I don't feel like leaving. I read again and again. I go, if I'm not able to go with any mentors, I just go and, read again and again. Because that reminds you, yes, again, that you have to be very thankful, and remaining in that energy is really very good. Let's
You get the
continue.
positive energy basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that is more important.
Yes, that is more important.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, people who had messaged me on my personal ki please take gratitude classes have not joined. I like to do in the morning. Why? Because then the whole day you are also free, you have your own commitments and everything, and
Yes,
we
yes.
start our day in the positive vibes. Recall all the good moments you spent in the month of March, with maybe with your friends, with your relatives, with your husband. You might have gone out, maybe your anniversary was there, or anything. Recall all those moments. So I can see 500 paid to one of my friend in the month of March. So I remember that we had gone to a hotel in the estate. I think Tasneem ma'am will remember that. You see, there are so many things which we have already done, but we have never been thankful. And how fast this year has gone, it's going to end. So that is why we should be very thankful for all the things which we have received. I bought jewelry. I bought artificial jewelry for which I have paid 279 rupees in the month of March. These are the still very small things, I'll tell you. You might not remember, There are so many things which are still have gone unleft, which will not be in our GPay, which will not be in our bank accounts, which will not be in our memories. But there are so many things which we have gone, which we have seen, but we don't remember.
Yes, because sometimes we are paid by cash. So that's the reason we have no records.
Yeah. So that is why for cash now you should make diaries also. And write down like that. See, I write like that in the diary. I have bought this 30-40 rupees ka bill book type, where I keep on writing paid for what, like newspaper wala, I paid milk, I paid burger, juice, I have written. Then Rick from the Avenue Mall, Rick from NIBM to camp, Vandana Fashions 1095. So I'm writing everything, like whatever you have paid, like daily you pay, na, milk. Yes, Atulji is showing something.
Yes, I'm also writing daily expenses and uh, how much money spent and writing thank you also.
Yes, very good.
Every time you see thank you.
Very nice.
Yes.
You should write because, uh, see, I write thank you paid like that on the top, then you have to write thank you paid and you write this everything because this builds your belief system and this helps you to see that there are so many things, which you have in your life, that every day you are paying money for so many things. Okay.
Actually, earlier I never used to, the shopkeeper used to ask, bill chahiye kya? So I never used to, I said, nahi chahiye. I was thinking, why to waste the paper? Because,
No, so don't, it's
so,
okay. Even I don't
so
take bill.
nowadays I take it and I just write thank you for the money paid and then I tear it and throw it.
Okay,
And
that is also good. That is also good. But then if you're not getting na, bill for anything, like, so what you should do is you should just write on your own, you write the amount for what you paid and then just write thank you at the end of the day.
okay,
Now,
that's
see,
also
what
fine.
happens is every day you don't remember because you're very tired at night, you don't have that much time. What I do is I do it mostly on Fridays or I do it on Saturdays then. I go through my GP, I remember what I did in this week because in that way, वो week का at least remember रहता है. Otherwise, after a month, you forget. If you try to
Yes.
do it after a month, you might forget. So, in a week at
Oh,
least, I try to do that way. See, we sometimes give, to the poor people on the road. We pay money. That is cash money what we are giving, right? But do we keep a record of that? We don't keep, right? But we had money to give. So right, that I had money to give. At least if don't remember the amount, right? I had because I recalled this because when I was going for the walking in the morning, there's those people who sell those garbage bags. So that family sits outside that garden. So I had bought bread for them, She was asking me, so I said, okay, I'll take a bread for you and give. So I had bought a bread for them. So that is how you will recall, that there were so many things you could do. See, you are that blessed that you can become a blessing to another people, right?
Completed 10 gratitudes for the month of March.
See, you can write more. Don't count like I've done 10 or something, but continue writing. We still have more 10 minutes. We'll continue and we will see What else you have done in the month of March? Yesterday, I was sitting, and while I was coming back in the metro, I was just recalling that the year 2024 has been really very blessed one, Like I could do so many things in this year, go out, travel, do my gratitude practices, and everything, went smoothly and nicely. Because end of the year, when you say gratitude, so last year when we had done this practice and, we write thank you and everything. I had attended one webinar of Revati ma'am also, like where we had done, what we are planning for the next year. Like what dreams you have for the next year, how you want your 2025 to go now. So that way we had planned for 2024. So I had money to do those webinars also. So I was just thinking I was so lucky. And blessed. Children give me money. They don't ask me anytime where you are spending, how you are spending. Not a single question comes from them. So, don't you think that I'm blessed? Right? Otherwise, there are some children who will give money to their parents and they'll say, "Kidhar paisa kharcha kiya? Kidhar paisa kharcha kiya?" My children don't ask me a single question.
Great.
So that is a blessing, na, to me. Like, so I always say that I'm really blessed. I really feel that, okay, why my children never ask me कि तुमने पैसा किधर डाला. In fact, they'll tell me, "Mummy, end of the month में नहीं रहा ना, तो you let us know, like we'll give you." It is that way. So don't you think this is the greatest blessings I feel? पैसा तो बाद में, but blessings that your children telling you this way, in today's generation. So this is the greatest blessing I have. So I always say thank you, to God that I have such good children. I always bless them, with more blessings that you all have good success in your life. You get whatever you want in your life. Otherwise, it's in with today's generation, it's very difficult to find. So we are so blessed. These are the smallest things what we have got. I remembered in Srivardhan beach, I had one thali. I and my son had thali, fish thali. We specially went and asked, where we'll get good fish thali, and we had that. So now I recall, like that was such a good time. Recall and write whatever good things, you. I did power book in March. So I could put videos on my channel. We should put some places. Done at least with few.
Yes.
How are you feeling now?
It's a
Initially,
wonderful
I
feeling.
feel I have not done anything. It was difficult. So what you said, just go to the Google Pay and then gallery. Then I realized, yeah, universe has given me in abundance, and I ever never ever say thank you to universe.
Yes,
So
right.
it is really grateful.
When you understand now the real energy of universe, still people have still this clarity is not gone to many people of this magic book and the how this law of attraction works, or what we have, for what we have to be grateful. बिकॉज हमने जो चीज हमको नहीं मिलती है ना लाइफ में, हमारा ध्यान उधर ही जाता है। वाई? क्योंकि हमने दूसरे के पास देखी रहती है वो चीज।
Hmm.
राइट? क्योंकि हमको दूसरों के पास वो चीज दिखती है। राइट? बट वॉट यू हैव ना, यू आर नॉट एबल टू सी योर सेल्फ, एंड दैट इज वाई वी कम टुगेदर। वाई आई से दैट वी नीड टू कम टुगेदर नाउ, लाइक हाउ अतुल जी सेड, आई कुड रिकॉल माई थिंग्स, लाइक जीपे में रिवॉर्ड्स आते हैं, all these things. So when we sit together, then we say. So when we speak about it, we also recall our own things. So that is why we say that we should sit in the group and do these practices, because this helps, right? This helps. We recall our own things, because there are abundance, very small things. You had money to do your beard, you had money to go for your haircut, you had money to go for your parlor. दैट टाइम वी नेवर थॉट, राइट? हम तो बोलते ठीक है, पैसा है, स्पेंड तो करना ही है, अभी पार्लर चाहिए में जाना है तो मेकअप कराना है तो पैसा तो डालना ही है, राइट? बट वॉट if you didn't have this money? Just think for a day how you would have become, how would you would have felt. Just when you sit alone now, just sit alone and recall these things, ki what if these things would have not been there, you know So we have to be thankful for the parlor people also, because if they would have not been there, like today, Urban Club people come home and do for us the parlor service. You don't have to go out. I to call them home. So like such lovely services we have got now. People used to travel from one place to another, to give the things. Now we have Dunzo. We have to send something, we can do Dunzo to anyone, right? Now printouts we get on Blinkit and everything, right? You can make your own vision board and send it to the Blinkit people. They will print and they will send it to you, right? So these are the small facilities. Not small, I would say. These are the luxury facilities what we are getting. but we never say thank you to it. We say, "Arey paisa hum de rahe," right? But what if these facilities would have not been there only? Then what would have happened? We would have struggled na, to go from one place to another, Xerox, print out, so many things we get so easily. You mail them, they will print and they will give you immediately, right? So it is so, things have become so easy for us, but still we are cribbing only. यही जाना पड़ता है, ये करना पड़ता है, वो करना पड़ता है. We are still cribbing. So that is why now we have to start looking, for the abundance. Look into the smallest things, smallest things. When you're traveling, when you're going out, look at the universe, look at the nature, you will find there are so many things to be abundant for. So many things to be abundant for. Because yesterday when I had gone to that corporation school, I was just looking, they were doing LASM and all that, they were practicing, and I was just wondering, wow, it is amazing that these children are also getting these facilities. And I was telling their teachers that please make them say thank you, because they get free bags, water bottles, shoes, everything they're getting free from the government. So I was telling, that teach them that they're getting that things free. So let them be thankful for it. So it's such a good facility that these children are getting to study, they are getting those bags. Government is providing that bags, those water bottle, shoes, uniform, everything to them. So even that is a great blessings, right? So there are many small things if you go to see now, small, notice, just don't think only of like what you have around you. Go beyond that. Learn to go beyond that and see what are the smallest things what you are getting. Very small, not only you are getting, but what is there in the universe for you. There are many things. There are many things which we have, taken for granted. तो हम क्योंकि हम वो नजरिए से देखते ही नहीं है. हम क्या बोलते हैं, वो अगर कुछ काम करता है अपने लिए तो उसकी ड्यूटी है, राइट? इफ द मेड इज डूइंग एनीथिंग, वी आर पेइंग फॉर इट, right? Like yesterday, there were two teachers who were not prepared when I went. So they said that you came suddenly, so we were not aware because you came in place of some other person, and we were not prepared. So I told them that you have to be prepared. You cannot say that we are not prepared. But then I still let it go. I did not take it very seriously. I said, whatever you can do it, you do it on the spot. So that way, sometimes even you have to let go with our own maids. You have to let go because sometimes they might not be in a mood to do the work properly, because even they might have had some fights or something. So there, you showing your understanding comes into the role. Because when you show that understanding, because there we have not gone through what emotions they are going. We have not understood ki today in what mood she has come, right? Now we cannot say like that also, that they cannot keep moods, they have to work. Even we work, right? But when you yourself, sometimes when you are in a working area, where in your career, where you are in a place of office, you might see that you sometimes don't feel like. There will be days you don't feel like taking tuitions. You will be there, feel I don't want to see at the patients. I'm today not feeling well, or mentally I'm little stressed. I don't. So there are times which we also go through. So that way you have to understand with the other people who are working around you or who are working with you. Okay, there might be something. Just put magic dust on them, instead of cribbing, you are not doing your work properly or you're not doing this. Just give magic dust and leave it, because the more you will, talk to them, create more negative energy, it's going to affect you. So this is how the circle of energy goes. We are energy. The front person is also energy. So you have to understand that part. So when you do this book again and again, then you will start understanding what is the real part of energy, what this book speaks about. It is saying about gratitude, but it talks about energy more. Okay, what is the energy, what we need to radiate? So that is important. So anything else to share? What differences? What you're feeling? How is the feeling after writing this gratitude today? What is the feeling? Yes, Tasneem ma'am, what is the feeling?
Just really happy, really good for what all things I had missed out writing, it just passed by, and then I didn't even, make a notice of it. And at least at a time, at least you'll say thank you for all the little things that happened.
Yeah.
So this 2024 was really had given me, like, in abundance, matlab, lot more and more in abundance,
Yes. See,
which
when
is
we
really, I'm
recall,
really blessed. I'm
yes,
blessed for this thing,
when you recall, only you
and giving
remember.
me, God keeping me alive to, go through all this abundance in my life. That
Right.
is the greatest gift I think I had got in 2024.
Correct. Correct. See
So
how
I'm
when you
really, and for to bring me to in this practice also, I'm really gratitude towards you, Maria, and the other people
thank you.
around
Thank
me
you.
who saying, sharing their ideas and, make me aware of whatever gratitude, I need to
Mhm.
be,
I was
I
just
need to seek
when I
in.
was
Yes.
scrolling,
Thank you so much.
I
Thank you.
could
Thank you.
see
Thank you.
in your chat also where I have sent the Dr. Hewlin when you all had come to my place and we had spoken about Ho'oponopono and I said start practicing and then I'd sent Dr. Hewlin's video, that was flashing in your chat when I was looking just now. So I was remembering, okay, I had sent them that time, right? So this is
Yes.
how, like like we connect with each other, uh, when we have good energy around us. Now only those people, I tell you, only those people can come into this, because we always, we don't know ourselves. This journey helps you to know yourself more better. वी ऑलवेज से नहीं, मुझे तो पता है मुझे क्या चाहिए, मुझे तो पता है, मुझे कुछ नहीं चाहिए मुझे लाइफ में, पर मुझे सब पता है, मुझे सब पता है, मैं ऐसी ही हूँ, आई एम वेरी गुड एट हार्ट, आई एम वेरी गुड. बट व्हेन यू विल delve deep into, I still say I'm still imperfect. I still say, because I know there are times, where you have those thoughts and feelings, where you will get
Yes.
yourself into it, ki yes, why not me? But remember that whenever you go down, you have to bring yourself up. So you cannot say, the people who boast about now that I'm very good, I'm very this, I'm very good. No. Even our
And
mentors.
one more thing I would like to add. One thing I would like to add, like I have got few of my known people, who are very old and they live all by themselves. They are like, in this condition where they're isolated, So I feel blessed, like, I have people around me. I
Yeah,
got too many people, family, and, family, friends, people asking me, how are you? At least that thing is shared. So
yeah,
I feel really grateful and blessed for that. Even more than the money, money is there today
true.
with me, today with someone else. But then
Yes,
more than that, asking and, sharing, people are sharing and asking things. How is your life? How about
yeah,
you? What's going on?
yeah.
What's happening in your life? So that
Mm.
itself, and the people around me itself shows that, the enthusiasm comes like, let me do today this, let me do something for them. So that happiness when while doing the work itself is a blessing, You're not idle. We have got so many things we are occupied and everything is following one after the other in a uniformity. So that itself is a blessing, in abundance that we are getting. There are people who have got nothing to do and they're just sitting, अरे क्या करना है मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं.
Yeah,
So it's all, we should be grateful for each and every little moment, and we must cherish for that little and each and every little moment that we share with different people and in life, we must cherish.
true.
The moment we get up until we sleep, each day should be cherished. That is
Right,
what I feel.
right, true. Because see, having people around you is also a blessing. There, I told you about my sister. My sister is like lonely. It's very difficult for her. She does not gel along with us also. It becomes really very difficult. I try my level best. But then those people who are really not into this journey, will never understand that.
And one more thing I've realized, these people I faced, I've tried to be with them, but then they are very possessive about their things. Like the moment we go and even if we want to sit, we just move their chair or something a little bit this side or that side. They want it has to be the same how it was. They don't want, little bit of changes also because I don't know what is that. I've tried to notice many people that my friend, she's not married, she's a spinster. So when I used to go and spend time with her, at home also, if I little bit of, I do little, she gets the same way as it is. Don't shift that. So means they are very possessive about it. They feel, how the places they want to stay, they do not reach
Because they are
anymore.
used to, na. They are used to. That is what I'm saying,
Yes,
na.
but they
The
are,
people who say that
yeah,
I don't have any problem, मेरे पास सब कुछ है, and it is showing that they are sharing it from the top. Because वो
correct.
ऊपर ऊपर का होता है, okay? कि मुझे कोई चीज के ये नहीं होता है, मुझे किसी का कोई चीज चीज से प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता है. और द पीपल हु आर सेइंग दिस आर रियली, आई मीन, not into that zone. Mean they are not, they have
Yes,
really not understood themselves.
true.
And these people who are, like staying alone, they get so used to know that they don't like, coming anyone introducing or saying
Yes,
something to them. That happens. That happens. So we are so
yes,
blessed, that we have a normal family. We are normal people. We are,
yes,
balanced people, where we are, having our fulfilling life, laughing,
living
joking,
life.
enjoying. We are looking more into that, than, cribbing, going behind money, running. Or see, money will come. What I say is money comes from in different forms. You just have to keep your eyes and your mind alert. When you keep, you will realize that there are so many things coming, so many things coming.
True.
And as Mangal ma'am said, like giving, the more you start giving, na, you will see. There have
Giving
been
its
days, I
own
will tell
success.
you, I had only 200 rupees, but I have still given 100 rupees. I have still given 100 rupees if anyone has asked me. But I never thought कि अरे मेरा क्या होगा अभी 2 दिन के बाद. But the moment I give, next day, third day, मुझे सोचना भी नहीं पड़ता, पैसे मेरे बैंक अकाउंट में आ जाते हैं. It is that way. I'm not joking. I'm not bluffing. I'm not saying lies. But this is what I have done, because I am not very rich person or this thing. I always say I'm
Same
very
thing
rich.
with me.
Yes, but the moment I say okay नहीं आज यार इसको जरूरत है, छान ध्यान दे छोड़, and I give it. Even if my maid tells me, and I give it. My maid was going through one very major problem. Very major problem. And I literally, she was not working also that time for me. But I spent every time I went with her, I spent for the rickshaw, I made her drink juice because she was going into depression because of her daughter. So I, that time I did not think, अरे अभी तो मेरे लिए काम भी नहीं कर रही है, पर मैं फिर भी उसके पीछे पैसा डाल रही हूँ. Why should I spend money? I never thought that. And I'm telling you, in like double and double money has come to me. And never thought. So this is how you should think. Your thinking mindset has to change to a bigger mindset. कि आपका थोड़ा भी होगा ना, आप उसमें से थोड़ा भी दोगे ना, you are going to get in 10 folds. Remember this. When you have that belief, you are going to receive. But अगर आपका दिल नहीं होता है ना, तो डोंट क्रिब एंड गिव. अगर आपके मन में थोड़ा सा भी वैसा थॉट आता है ना कि नहीं मुझे ये बंदे को नहीं देना है, डोंट गिव. Because then what happens is that money is not going, your money is not going with good energy. So whenever you're giving, your money has to go with good energy. Let it, So go with love, grow with love. Whenever you're paying to any vendor, anything, buying vegetables, say go with love, grow with love. Whenever you're giving cash money, even when you're doing online payments, I always say go with love, grow with love. So that, I am passing good energy to the person, that I'm giving lovingly to that person, so that it's not that just because he's giving me some bhaji or something that I'm doing that, but because it is like I'm giving it with love. So the moment you start, increasing that energy in the money also, you will see the money starts flowing. But first you need to give. That is the book says, to receive, you have to give first.
Ma'am, I also any transaction when I uh, doing, I I am also doing saying go with love and come with multiply
Multi-
with love.
Multiply and come back. Yes.
Yes.
Multiply and come back. Yes, you can say that also. You can say that also. So like what we are saying is go with love and grow with love. Okay, so grow is like we are asking it to grow and come back also. So when you are blessing the other person, ki grow with love, right? When the money is going, you are getting more that way, right? So what blessing you give, you get. It's that way. So we'll end the session today, just now,
Yes.
yeah?
Yes.
Yes? Chalo. God
Thank you,
bless you
all of
all.
you.
May
Have
you're
a nice day.
quiet. Tomorrow we'll come back again and we'll do these practices only. Okay?
Thank you, all of you.
God bless you all.
Thank you, everyone.
Quiet.
Lots of love and blessing.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.